All they say is the child knows who they are. I go, okay, then what about the many people who say, wait, who do detransition? Oh, that's only 1%. No, actually, newer studies are showing up to 30%. And by the way, it's going to be much higher because the ones who detransition, there was a study that was done by some of my colleagues where they show that most of the people who detransition, they never go back to their doctor and say, hey, by the way, I changed my mind, right? Because they're disgusted with them. They were betrayed by them. So they don't go back. So it's much higher than 30%. And that was in the old days. Today, it's going to be like, I'd say 80 to 90%. If not higher, are going to show a lot of regret because it's a whole different cohort than it was a number of years ago. Because back then they had proper screening, they had proper, like they wouldn't put somebody on the path until and even then there was some question about how good their screening was. But in theory, they really screened out. They screened out for other mental health issues. They made sure that this is the best decision for this person, and they followed them up. The kids today, right? They're not transgender as we used to think that trans was. And they don't even say transgender anymore. They just say trans as a more broad umbrella term. Today, trans can be anything. Okay, by the way, I'll just throw this in there. I'm sorry, but for psychologists to deny the very well known phenomenon of social contagion. Okay, which is what we're seeing with so many of these kids. Not everybody. Some people truly do have this belief, okay, whether it's neurological or whatever happened to them, that they are transgender. I will say that, and as adults, there is a small percentage of people, a tiny, tiny percentage of people who I think, as radical as the surgery may be, as an adult, if they've said, I can't live in this body, and I truly think that if I can't transition, I'm going to kill myself. Okay. A lot of people don't like when I say that because they think that I'm very far off from this. I'm like, no, if that's the only thing that's going to make this person better,